Hello, and welcome to the Daily Tarot Reading. This is the Daily Tarot Reading for Wednesday, July 2nd, 2025. Thanks for being here. We're going to pull a few tarot cards. This is the Smith-Waite tarot deck featuring the traditional images that we all know and love. If you're familiar with tarot, it is what most other decks are used as a basis. I'm just going to look at that card. It kind of was very interesting how it fell out of the deck, like it wanted to be seen or not seen, like scurried away. What is it? Four of Swords. I'm not going to read it reversed because I don't normally read reversed images. Four of Swords, that's about rest, recovery, recouping, preparing for a big push, resting and getting ready for what comes next. Interesting. Well, we will keep that in mind as we look at the other two cards. We'll actually do two cards as well. I usually do three, but we're going to count that one as a third card. Got some jumpers today. Temperance. Wow. And you know what? We're just going to pull a pendulum card here. I'm just going to do a pendulum and see what else can be added to those two cards. I've already got a pretty good vibe off of it. All right, definitely over here. Oh, did you see it hit the brakes like that? That was cool. In here somewhere. I give it a bump. I always give it, for those of you who are new, I always give it a bump to give it momentum. Hard on the brakes again. Yeah, that one right there. Here. Well, this has been one of the most organic card readings I've had, with jumpers coming out and the way it has all worked out. Seven of Wands. The best defense is a good night's sleep. That's the first thing that literally popped in my mind. So this is a day we're talking about, no, this is the way it needs to be. Today's a day of trying to pull back and make your defenses so you can get some rest. It's so you can recover, so you can have some time to yourself, so you can have an extended period of peace and quiet, and focus and recovery. This definitely feels like a day of recovery. This is a day of like blending medicine, like moving spiritual energy back and forth in a way to be healing. The waters of a well, mixing potions, alchemy. There is a lot of alchemy today about boundaries and rest. So I know it is a Wednesday, it's the middle of the week, it's hump day. If you can get some time today to take time for yourself, to pull back and really pull the walls up, right? Like really put the fence up on the boundaries and hold your line there. It may mean that you have to cancel some things. If you might have something that you were planning to do, and later in the day, maybe after work, take another look at it. See if something can be blended so you can actually get some rest, or changing your plans around so what you are doing is rejuvenating to you. The Temperance card, because it is a blending motion and it's an alchemical feeling to me, it's this like mixing of potions and fuzziness, and like fizziness, not fuzziness, fizziness. There's a difference. This feels like maybe changing plans to do something that brings you joy, to bring you something that is that reset for you. What is that reset for you? That doesn't mean go home, sit in a dark room, and go to sleep. It may be, if that's what feels like you need to do, But it might also mean cancel some other plans and go to a movie you've been wanting to see. Cancel some plans and go on that walk you've wanted to go on, or read a book, or get all cozy in your house and just sit and chill and watch the day or the night go on without you, and to just really recover and reconnect to the things that make you you. Yeah, there's a lot to do here with blending of energy, blending with subtle energies, alchemical energies, so that you can get this period of chill time in. Throughout the day today, be ready to set your boundaries so you're not overtaxed. I'm also hearing in my head, as you go through your day today, make sure you are saving energy for yourself later in the day. Don't be expending it all. Don't be leaving it 110% on the field today. Today's not the day for it. Today's the day to leave about 60% on the field, or even 40% on the field, and leave 60 for yourself, so you can then rest and recover and take care of you instead of somebody else's problem or somebody else's tasks. It's going to be a bit of a blending, right? It's not a day to just, day off, I'm not going to do anything. No, part of the process in this is learning how to run those percentages and blending them together, blending that, okay, I'm only going to give 40% at work. And you can tell your boss that. The tarot guy online said, I'm only giving 40% today. He can send me an email. Send your boss my way. But I hope you guys feel the vibe and understand what I am saying here. This is a day it's a much more internal day, and a day to set boundaries and fences and a clear delineation between your joys and other people's joy. Okay. Another thing too that I just saw, you might be called on to help someone else with their boundaries. That you might be called on to be the friend that tells someone, dude, you need to chill, you need to rest, and I'm going to take those emails for you. Or I am going to, hey, you need a day off. How about I take you to that movie? Right? Like there's a sense of assistance here that this person here in the Seven of Wands card is sort of holding back the tide so the figure in the center can get the rest and the reflection and the connection to spirit and get that reconnection going so they can get renewed. So that might be an element today that you are called on to do. And then when you're done with that, go home and you rest. Take care of you. And there's a lot about blending energies here today, a lot about understanding that even in the extremes of a lot of work or a lot of energy, it is important to use no energy. Okay, just going to leave that there. Yeah. Let's pull a punctuation card real quick. That came out, like I said, with the cards, the way the cards came out, this has been it's incredibly smooth. The last few days have been a little interesting as far as the energy goes. And I'd be curious to hear your comments about the basically since Monday, as June wrapped up and we got into July. And this also seems to be like a period of rest before another push. So, but the energies the past few days has been a lot of internal work, a lot of really interesting internal work. I'm going to go with the old favorite of mine, which is the Angels and Ancestors deck. We're going to see what they have to say. about this energy for Wednesday. Oh, I can feel it. It felt like it kind of like a little tiny pebble in your sock. You can feel it. I felt it. Where'd it go? Right there. Slid right out of there. Ooh, take charge with authority. The Emperor or Lord card. So that is definitely a call to take charge because you know you need what you need. Take charge of what you need and sequester yourself as you need it. Take charge today to protect your boundaries. Take charge today to protect your kingdom. I don't mean the physical kingdom of your lawn or your home. I'm talking about your body, your kingdom, who you are, your spirit. Yeah. Take charge with this energy so you can blend this. The Lord card is very much able to blend this combination of authority and rest. A lot of times you would think this is about going forward very young. This is taking authority for recovery. Taking charge of your recovery and your rest today. All right. Well, I hope that was helpful, and I hope that that's given you some insight for the day ahead, or if you're reviewing this at the end of the day, be like, oh, that's why I'm so tired. Either way, I hope it works well for you. Thanks for being here. Please leave a comment down below. I love the comments. I love to hear from you. And give me a like on the video if this was helpful. And all for now. Yeah, I will see you on tomorrow's reading. Peace and strength, everybody. Take care of yourself. And you know what you need to do. All right. Till tomorrow. Bye-bye.